Hey everyone, this is Josh from before, and I'm here with all the Jokers I got from McFarlane Toys. And these are all from the DC Multiverse line, with the exception of the Mortal Kombat Joker back here. I'm including him. I'm not including Batman Who Laughs because he was on my Death Metal or my Dark Knights rankings. And I'm not including any of the Joker-infected versions of characters. Just Jokers. And I think of all the rankings I've done so far, this one's kind of the toughest one. Because every single one of these figures has something cool and unique going on. And they also, almost every single one of them, has more than a few little things that keep them from being my main Joker. So let's just get started with the bottom of the list. It's going to be the Criminal. And not because he's a bad figure. This guy was actually really fun. He's got a very unique thing going on with this old school mobster, gangster, smoking jacket and cane, casino manager look. I like it, but he's just not my Joker, and he's never gonna be. And I just end up feeling like I don't really have anywhere to put him. So number 7 is gonna be Jokerbot, a Joker robot Build-A-Fig with a huge gun arm. He's very cool. Definitely lots of cool points in this guy. The whole design is very awesome. I love that these knee pads sort of look like the Batman Who Laughs. Kind of see his face in there a little bit. Obviously, the oversized proportions and the robotic skeletal bat wings are very awesome. It's just another one where it's like I don't really main Batman Beyond, so I end up kind of feeling like I don't have a great spot for this guy. Number 6 is going to be Mortal Kombat. This guy's really awesome. Don't get me wrong. He's got the most naturalistic sort of human-looking Joker face. Everyone else up here is some sort of grotesque. This guy just is closer to handsome Joker. He'd be a good starting point if you're trying to make a custom Heath Ledger even. What kept this guy so far back is just the paint apps, or the lack of them, I should say. If this guy had the suspenders, the belt, and this pattern on his shirt painted, he would be far higher. But unfortunately, they decided to paint like the inside of his jacket, and I think that paint could have been better used in other areas. That's what's keeping him from being so far back. Otherwise, really a really fun Joker. This is where it starts getting tougher for me. So Rebirth, I don't think this is anybody's favorite Joker from this line. He's not mine either, but as you can see, I've got him in this pose here where he's playing with his own Batman toys, and he's got the best face, he's got the best expression and the best articulation for this pose. And so it's just kind of become like a mascot for me. So even if I end up putting some of these other Jokers on the shelf like as my main Joker, this guy's always going to have a spot just because I've found this really great pose for him. I just have a soft spot for this guy now. But I do feel like the Arkham Asylum Joker is kind of a better version of that Rebirth concept, with the same skinny legs and very skinny body, the jacket with tails, and the flower. All these details I think are just rendered in a better way. And the accessories obviously are fantastic. The chattering teeth and a gun. You don't see many of those anymore. Even the head, even though it's got a great big 5 head up there, I still think that's a very good Joker face. And I just have more of an affinity to the Arkham games than I do the Rebirth design. So that is another reason why this guy's got an edge over the Rebirth. Top 3, who's going to be next? Who is number 3? It's going to be the Clown. The Clown, this figure is kind of going to be my main Joker, and the one that goes with the rest of the Rogues Gallery whenever we finally get all of them. The colors remind me of Sky Escape Joker, that cranberry pink. The face sculpt really does it for me. Love the Joker fish, love the pinstripe pants. This guy is killer. And so it's just a kind of a testament to how great some of these Joker figures are, that what I'm going to be using as my sort of main Joker on my shelf is still, in my estimation, number 3. So number 2 is Killing Joke, where the Clown will be my kind of main Rogues Gallery Joker. This guy will live with the freaks and the geeks, the Lobos and the Banes and the Swamp Things and all those more sort of dangerous, edgy characters. Obviously, harkening back to the Killing Joke outfit, this leather texture is really just super cool. The jacket is fantastic. The hat is great. And this is probably my single favorite paint app in the history of the Multiverse line. This shadow painted on to the face under the brim of the hat, and the tiny little pinpoints of light reflected in his eyes. The creepy factor is next level. Throw in that camera. We know what he's using that camera for. This guy's a creep, and he's awesome. And the only reason he's number 2 is because he's just going to live like this on my shelf forevermore. He's not going to be somebody that I put in a bunch of different poses. He's not going to be one that I walk by and pick up and fidget with and try to find new poses. He's going to live like that. So while the look is top notch, the fun factor is the only thing that suffers with this guy. And that means my number 1 pick, best Joker from the Multiverse line, is White Knight GTO Joker, Sean Murphy style. And it's the fun factor for me. I mean, look at this pose I've got him in like this. This guy is really, for me, a contender for best figure from the Multiverse line to date. And it's because I don't think we've got a figure yet that has this much fun factor. The articulation is extremely high. The sculpt is perfectly in line with the source material. The use of this rubber piece for the torso. He just has... I don't think they've done a single figure since that has a torso as good as this guy. And then you throw in this Jack Nicholson gun, a Jack Napier alternate head, so you're basically getting 2 figures in one. It's the fun factor is what sends this guy all the way to my number 1 pick. I ended up picking up like 3 of these. The main one lives on my shelf on the White Knight bat cycle, kind of laid back, casual, maybe jokingly sexy, because you know the Sean Murphy Joker is definitely one to bone Batman. I think this guy really highlights the need for more White Knight figures. I think we need more figures like this, with this art style and with this articulation. I'm waiting for him. Whenever you want to give us more White Knight figures, I'll be there day one. All right, guys, that's my Joker list. Let me know what your favorites are. Let me know what you agree or disagree with. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.